Hey team, quick tutorial about troubleshooting in-ear monitor issues. So, as we all know, we have the in-ear monitor system that the musicians listen to, and they can adjust each of the different volumes of the different instruments and vocals to get a mix that they really like. And so a couple of common issues that we come across in this is that the first one is that all of the musicians, the first type of problem that comes to mind is all of the musicians can't hear anything in their ears. All right, and so we have to remember that this mixer, and this would work for any mixer with multiple outputs. So we have all of these different outputs that are getting routed to the speakers or to the live stream or however, but they're also getting routed over to the in-ear system for the musicians. All right, and so the in-ear system goes from here into this box here. And what this is this is an amplifier that powers the headphones, okay? So if this is turned off, there's a black button right here. If that's turned off, then the musicians will not be able to hear anything. Okay, so this is your first spot to troubleshoot. You just make sure that that's on right there. All right. Second spot to troubleshoot is, let's say a singer says, oh, I can't hear anything. I can't hear my voice in my ears. I have it turned up on my mixer. What's going on? And so this is the mute button. Okay, so if it's on here like this, then that means that the signal is allowed to go through. But if it's not lit up, that means that it's muted. And so let's say channel 14 vocal can't hear themselves in their ears. Well, this is going to be the issue. And it would be the same thing for the piano here. So the piano, channel 19 and 20 here, is muted, and so it wouldn't be able to be heard as well. All right, so that is the next issue that can come up. And the third issue is that sometimes the musicians just don't have something turned up loud enough. And so I want to show you here on the app. So the in-ear app for the musicians is here. All right, so you open it up, and then it'll have you choose the Yamaha mixer, and you choose connect. And from here, there are these options of all of the different in-ears that we can choose. So we would look on the headphone cable that the musician is using and determine what auxiliary they are using. So let's just say they're using number 1 here. So we choose 1, choose done. And now we have a ability to either turn up these channels like that or turn them down, okay? And let's say this person was saying, I just can't hear any of the cajon in my ears. And what do I do? And so we know that the cajon here is not muted. Then that would mean that the cajon in their in-ear mix is muted. And so this is the kick, the bassy part of the cajon, and this is the snap or the snare part of the cajon. All right, so that's the other option. Something else that's really nice is, so this is how you turn up and down the individual channels here, okay? But you can also turn up and down the entirety of the sound in their headphones. And so that would be all the way to the right here, where it says IEM1. You can just boost this guy all the way up or boost it down, whatever you need to do, and that will work. And so there you go. That is basically, the way that it works for the in-ears. This is a very simple troubleshooting video. That these are the most common issues that we come up with. And if you wanted to see where each one of these headphone cables is labeled, so right here is one of the cables. It's a headphone jack where they'd plug their headphones in right here to listen. And this person's is IEM number 4. All right. So that's what that is. That's how you can tell which channel or which cable that you need to be using to adjust for. I'm not explaining this very well. That way you know which auxiliary channel to adjust for the musician. And so here's the same kind of a thing. This is IEM number 5, and Elena is using Ben's stuff, but so that's how that works. Let me know if you have any questions. Shoot me a comment or DM me, and God bless you. Thank you for serving.